I think we all know that a good sweater is an absolute staple of any fall, winter, or spring wardrobe. Today I want to walk through 4 of my ultimate sweater staples for the fall time. These are pieces that are going to last you for years because of their high quality, excellent construction. They're going to be timeless. They do not conform to any type of trend or any specific aesthetic. They are beautiful and classic, and I want to walk through them with you all today. First up, I want to talk about the Alex Mill button back sweater. This is an instant classic. It is a thick, soft knit, beautiful sweater that is more versatile than I even realized it was when I first bought it, and I bought it knowing it was going to be exceptionally versatile. It's in this muted green color that's not quite a forest green, but not quite as light as a sage, somewhere in the olive color family. It's beautifully constructed. It has these gorgeous balloon sleeves that come down with a really wide cuff right around your wrists, so it definitely keeps out the chill if it's a little bit cooler in the evenings or wherever you are during the day. It also has these beautiful buttons all the way down that are just gorgeously and very seamlessly constructed into this piece. One thing I love about it is, like I said, its versatility, but also its ability to be worn either with the buttons in the front like a typical cardigan, or you can flip it around and have the buttons actually in the back, so then you just have this bit of a high neck, almost like a little mock neck turtleneck going on up front with then the buttons in the back. Both ways look exceptionally good. I typically, if I'm styling this as this is my statement piece of my outfit, I will style this with the buttons in the back. But if I'm throwing this on over a dress or a t-shirt with jeans or something like that, I'll typically style it as like a typical cardigan. This is one of Alex Mill's most classic pieces. And if you're familiar at all with the brand, you know that they always sell this on their site. I bought this last year when I was specifically looking for the striped one. It's like an ivory and navy version of this, and they were sold out, and I was just so eager to have this style of sweater in my wardrobe that I went for the green one. And honestly, I am so happy because this color is just truly, truly stunning, especially on my coloring, on my skin tones, with my hair color, etc. I love this olive color. I have been eyeing a few other colors. I think the navy one is truly gorgeous, along with the stripe. This is absolutely, just like I said, an instant classic that you can add to your wardrobe if you need either a lovely sweater and wear it this way, or you want just a lovely cardigan, then you can wear it this way. Next up is going to be everyone's favorite piece from the Sezane collection, and thank goodness they now have it in their classic collection that is always on their site. This is the Sezane Leontine sweater in the ivory and ecru, or ecru and navy. I'm not sure the name of the colorway, but basically it's an ivory and navy stripe. This is, like I said, just an absolute staple of any Sezane based wardrobe. This is an all year round sweater, and what I mean by that is I can wear this in the dead of winter, or I can wear it in the middle of a hot and sunny summer in South Carolina. And the reason for that is it is a fairly open knit that's not exceptionally heavy. The Alex Mill that we saw just a minute ago is definitely a much more heavier knit. It is truly more of a fall and winter, maybe early spring type of a sweater. And this one is, again, just one that I have personally worn the last 2 years, all year round. Definitely worth the investment, definitely worth your money. There are so many knockoffs of this sweater now, but Sezane really was the first one to do this half or quarter button situation with the buttons that are very, very placed together very narrowly. I think that this is just an absolute classic look. You can button it all the way up. As you can see, I typically leave mine fairly unbuttoned. I have worn this with over turtlenecks. I have worn this just with shorts on its own. Again, it's an instant classic. It's an instant outfit elevator as well. If you, in the summertime, have on a pair of denim shorts and a white t-shirt and you just throw this on over the top or wrap it over your shoulders, if you're going to be inside air-conditioned buildings that are much chillier than a 90-degree day outside, that's what this is classic for. If you are in the middle of fall and it is chilly outside and you're wearing some corduroys and you want to throw this on over a turtleneck, again, that's what this is fantastic for. I was recently in the Sezane store in New York, and the amount of women of all ages that I saw trying this sweater on was truly phenomenal. I saw, and I kid you not, I saw 14-year-old girls, so yes, the Gen Zs, they were trying on this sweater, and then I saw 65-year-old women trying on this sweater, and honestly, I think that just speaks to its timelessness. Everyone loves this style, everyone loves the quality, people know Sezane for this sweater, so if you're looking for a sweater of this style, maybe you want it in a solid, they have it in lots of colors now. I love that this is just your classic white ivory / navy stripe, so it's just perfect, it's classic. I would absolutely recommend checking this out. It does run size-wise a little bit oversized, so I have a small in this. I definitely could have gone down to an extra small and it still would have been fairly oversized, but I do still like how the small fits me. But just know that it will run a bit oversized if you're looking at what size to buy. Let's talk about Jenni Kayne for a moment. So I have not seen a lot in the YouTube space about Jenni Kayne, and maybe you have. That's incredible. And I think that's primarily because their price point is definitely even higher than like an Alex Mill or Sezane. I would say it's like one step up, which is completely fine. You're paying for quality. You're paying for ability to wear a piece time over time. You have fewer items but better in your wardrobe, and that's the method that I subscribe to. I don't have a lot of pieces in my wardrobe, but the pieces I do have are ones that I can wear over and over for years and years because they will not disintegrate after a season of washes. So Jenni Kayne. Jenni Kayne is, if you're not familiar, is a California-based lifestyle home style decor brand. They are one of my favorite brands on the market. Everything they do is exceptionally high quality. Everything they have is beautifully styled and appointed. They just do quality better than most brands that I've run across these days. This is their Marina Pullover. So it is a pullover that's made with a wool blend. It's very soft. It's honestly very lightweight. It is not a heavy or bulky sweater. It is very oversized, has this beautiful batwing construction in a very tan and ivory heathered look. Again, just one of the softest sweaters that you could possibly feel. And I bought this when we were in New York this past May. We walked into a Jenni Kayne home store in Soho, which is gorgeous, by the way. If you are ever in Soho, please stop by the Jenni Kayne store. They just have a lovely design. They have beautiful pieces in there. They have wonderful people that work in there. The entire experience just was one of the best shopping experiences I've had in a very long time. So highly recommend going into a Jenni Kayne store or Jenni Kayne home store, wherever you are, if you can find one. And I saw this sweater and I just knew that I needed a Jenni Kayne piece in my wardrobe. I have a few of their smaller items, some of their home decor items, but this was my very first clothing purchase, and it will absolutely not be my last. I love styling this from elevated all the way down to athleisure, and with this styled in a very athleisure way, you can still elevate an entire athleisure look of leggings and sneakers and a hat if you're going out and running errands. And it makes you look so put together and so stylish and elevated, in my personal opinion. But I have worn this with everything from, like I said, leggings and sweatpants to wearing it and draping it over dresses or wearing it with skirts. It looks beautiful with like a midi length silk skirt. It looks incredible draped over your shoulders. Again, very oversized. I have the small. I absolutely could have gone down to the extra small and it still would have been very well oversized. But I truly think that just adds to the comfort level of this. It's a beautiful color that I actually think would look good on any skin tone or hair color. It's a neutral, but it's not a boring neutral. And this is a piece that you can see it in a magazine, you can see it on a website, but when you see it in person and you feel it and you touch it, you know that it's something truly special. So I was so excited to add this to my wardrobe. I will be wearing this for years to come. And if you are not familiar with Jenni Kayne, this is your sign to go check out the brand. And lastly, but by no means least, we have the fourth essential sweater that I think every woman should have in their wardrobe for fall and winter. And this is the Everlane Cloud Cardigan. Now I feel like I took a bit of a gamble on this when I saw it online. Full disclosure, this was gifted to me for a previous post that you will maybe have seen earlier. I did not know if I was going to like this. This is a bit more on trend with puffed sleeves and a cropped body. This is, however, a piece that I have reached for more times than I can count, and I got it early spring, I think. So it is a heavier weight but very soft cardigan that is just really lovely to throw on if you're sitting at your desk and you just need a bit of a extra layer because, again, you're in air conditioning or it's just a chillier day. I have not been able to style this yet for the fall because we are just now kind of entering into fall weather where I can actually wear it out and about. I just think that this piece, though, is so exceptionally versatile. It is just your classic cardigan, but with little elevated touches that just make all the difference. So from the puffed sleeves to the lovely cuff down at the bottom to the beautiful tortoiseshell buttons all the way down to then just the detail of the knitting from the front and across the shoulders and then down the sleeves as well. This is just a beautiful piece at a very affordable price point. I actually think it's on sale right now on the Everlane website. I will link, of course, these 4 sweaters and the looks that I'm styling them with all down below. You just cannot go wrong with a piece like this. It is a classic neutral. I would say it's closer to an oatmeal than an ivory, so it's a neutral, but it's a warmer neutral, which is just something that I really, really love come fall and winter time. I love kind of adding in that warmth back into my wardrobe with pieces that are just neutral but hint slightly warmer. So this is just a perfect piece if, again, you're looking for a classic staple cardigan with just some elevated touches that is so easy to throw on over jeans and a t-shirt and you look very put together and very chic. But then you could also wear it if you're traveling and you have a few dresses and you get chilly and you want to style this under a jacket and over a dress, or it's honestly warm enough that if you were traveling somewhere and you weren't sure if you needed a jacket, you could probably just bring this and completely get away with it. So highly recommend Everlane for their sweaters in general, but the Everlane Cloud Cardigan is just a winner. Thank you all so much for joining me on this little tour of my 4 essential fall sweaters. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Of course, like I said, I will link everything in the description as well. I will be probably taking just a very short break as my husband and I do some vacationing and some traveling for a little bit. But then we will be coming back and we will be diving headfirst into finishing out some fun fall fashion and looks, and then diving right into holiday content. So, as always, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you next time.